This is so good. Hey, Victoria.
Yeah. Oh, you started me.
Oh, she's just gonna go.
Not even here.
She's just that woman. I gotta tell you.
Try not to make too much noise.
Yeah, you sneak around back there. You'll do all right.
Right, hello you guys. Welcome to another exciting episode of Feel It Real Fun. And this is Neville Goddard's 12 Disciples, part 7 today. 20 was wrong yesterday.
Yo,
Victoria
Sizzle,
was right.
Right? Triple D,
yes,
Joe,
part
Sizzle.
7. Thomas.
Sherry.
Yes. Hopefully I can read this. Oh, yes.
Oh, look at this. Fran
Look
is
at
here.
that.
Triple D. Boom. Triple D and Triple
made
D.
it all bold for
go,
me.
Go.
That's lovely.
That's right. I try.
Go. You're in this Triple D coming up.
All right, so I sent out the email this morning, right?
You did.
So you guys that won in Triple D for June.
Yes. And Fran, you're in. Ooh.
Yeah, I would suggest that if I sent you the email, right? If
Yes.
you've told me and I sent it to you, cool. Join now,
Yeah.
right? If
Because
I
how many
haven't
gone?
sent
There's
you an
already 12
email
gone.
or you want to join, send me an email and I'll send you an invite.
Hello, Cheryl.
Right?
Hello,
Because
Alice.
I sent that out 6, 7 o'clock.
So how many
it's
hours?
4 hours.
5
It's the third
4
done.
4 hours.
Right?
Okay, yeah.
This is going to book. It's going to book fast.
Hi,
So,
Joy. Cool.
Joy, welcome to the show.
So, join us.
Oh my God.
No, go to freeneville.com.
That's right. 221 email list pseudo random goodness.
Yep.
Boom.
Oh, what someone said on the show a couple of days ago that they thought you meant, and you'll get an email every day until you or I die.
Right.
And they thought they meant you like, or them. And they said, oh, but you mean you or me. I don't know. I think it's you or us.
The recipient or the sender, right? The conversation gets pretty dull when one of the people's dead, right? Just discovered that when I was a youngster. Okay.
Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycost.com.
You know, it's the 90-day adventure, half a donut a day. Yeah, $97. 20, 25 minutes a day for dreams aren't worth that. Go hang out on Reddit, right? Or one of those anything but Neville groups. Anything but Neville. Yeah. I'm tapping it out.
Tapping it out.
How does that
I'll
fucking
try
work
going
in
like
a
that
Right.
to tap it out.
Unbelievable.
And for refunds, go to feelitrealfun.com.
You have to imagine tapping before you tap. Right? You don't tap before you tap. Yeah, you imagine tapping before you tap. So it's like, why not imagine what you fucking want? Right?
Yeah.
I seriously, I don't understand people. Like, it's just like, you know what? And it's so slow. I've been tapping all day.
Because you imagine tapping.
Anyway.
Okay.
Zoe, welcome to the show.
And Joe...
Jumpin' Joe.
Well done.
Triple D.
Yeah.
MM in the garden. Boom. All right. So today we're going to doubt our way to super success.
Doubt our way
Yep.
to
Doubt.
super success.
I love this. Some of you guys have noticed I've been saying this for years, right?
To doubt our way to super success.
Absolutely, right? Now, if you look at well, anyway, fuck it. Victoria, read the quote.
Okay.
All right.
So it's Thomas. Cancel. Don't want to change anything. The 7th is called Thomas.
Now, remember, we're doing the disciples. We started out with Simon Peter, who became the rock, the gatekeeper, who only let in what?
Honourable and dignified.
Right. Okay, boom. And then we moved on to that curious confidence thing of...
Andrew.
That's
courage.
right, the fisherman, right? There's a quietness whenever you have absolute courage, right? And confidence. And then we moved on to James and John, the just and the beloved, right? In other words, instead of being judgmental, right, you make distinctions lovingly, right? Oh, what a neat little thing. From there, Victoria, Philip! Right? We talked about Philip yesterday.
The Father expresses through the Son of Philip.
Yep, absolutely.
The state.
That's right. Yeah, that was the day before yesterday. And then yesterday, what did we do?
Yesterday, we did... It'll come. Bartholomew, Bart!
Bart, right?
That's right.
How to be head and
Bartholomew.
shoulders above the rest. Again, it doesn't
Imagination
matter
is
how
a
many
faculty.
double doctorate degrees I got and all these things, and people are going to respect me, and I'm going to change the world because I got my double doctorate degree in dumb shit and more dumb shit.
Yeah.
Or, right, if you don't degree, okay, anybody who has a don't degree.
Don't degree. I've
don't
typed
degree.
it in a few times now.
Yep, don't degree.
Yeah.
All right, so again, we're back to
used
Thomas.
Imagination, the faculty of your mind, Imagination.
God, this yerba mate tea
And
is
today
good.
is Thomas.
And my buddy Tom sent me. Oh, coinkydink. All right.
Right.
Ready?
Yes.
Let's do it.
So, this disciplined quality doubts or denies every rumour and suggestion that are not in harmony with that which Simon Peter has been commanded to let enter.
All right. You really need to get this, right? So we're going to doubt or deny a lot of stuff today. Might even get around to the loogie. Meanwhile.
So I sort of get a bit of this DDD with the rejection.
Oh, y'all wonder why I design courses the way I do? Because I'm a fart fucking smeller. So
You
somebody
are
write it down, right?
fart smeller.
Ooh, no, seriously, but truth is truth, right? I mean, when you explore it and you discover who you are and how this works, you really get how powerful this is. And you also notice why we call batshit crazy stuff batshit crazy, because it's like, oh no, you can just watch when people go frantic. They're not really living with faith. And this is going to bring a whole new dimension to faith in just a few seconds. Victoria, shall you go for it?
The man who is conscious of being healthy, not because of inherited health, diets or climate, but because he is awakened and knows the state of consciousness in which he lives, will, in spite of the conditions of the world, continue to express health.
All right. So why will he continue to express health, Victoria? What was that first tiny little bit in case anybody got lost along the way?
Because he is awakened and knows the state of consciousness.
Yeah, he's conscious of being healthy. Right? He's not walking around going, I am healthy, I is healthy. Tony, well done. Right? So Victoria sneaks in to take a look. Boom. Right? So
Because he imagines that. And
Yeah.
then if he expresses that, then we've gone back to Philip. Was it Philip?
yes.
Yes.
Got it? So what's this next paragraph of Neville's? Victoria, I didn't get that far.
You didn't get that far. He could hear through the press, radio, and wise men of the world that a plague was sweeping the earth, and yet he would remain unmoved and unimpressed.
Right? I appreciate the emails, right? Hey, 20, you guys all right? Business okay? Are you serious? Am I all right? Is business okay?
Yeah.
There is a plague sweeping the world, right? And Neville says, you could hear through the press,
The radio.
the wise men of the world, that a plague was sweeping the earth. Oh my God, does this sound familiar?
Yeah.
Right? And yet he would remain unmoved and unimpressed.
And there's that unimpressed, that Philip again. The expressed, what's inside is expressing itself. Do you know what I mean?
Right, totally.
Like that impressing. Yeah.
Get how it
That's
all weaves
really
together?
cool.
All right. Victoria, what is the next bit that I haven't read yet?
You haven't read it. It's
No,
okay.
not me.
Thomas, the doubter, when disciplined, would deny that sickness or anything else which was not in sympathy with the consciousness to which he belonged had any power to affect him.
Last couple words, had any power to affect him.
Yeah,
Right?
I like that, was not in sympathy with the consciousness to which he belonged. So the consciousness, the state of health,
Yep.
no, that's not.
Doesn't mean you
doesn't
walk around
synchronize.
saying there's no loogie, or I'm imagining that the world never had the loogie, that never had the loogie. Neville talked about the circle and the spiral. The circle is going to keep happening. There's going to be wars. There's going to be loogies. There's going to be depressions and recessions. You don't have to have them, right?
Yeah.
But they're going to be there. But you notice that last little bit, right? I don't walk around going, there's no loogie. Guess what? There appears to be a loogie out there, right? And again, you know what it's going to do? It's going to do what it needs to do.
Yeah, it's like, it's not being psychotic. Like some people say, oh, you know, like this world doesn't exist. It's like what's in my imagination, and the bit about like, we'll go and walk out in front of a bus. Yeah, the loog is there. It's out there.
Yeah.
But does it have to impact me? Does it have to impress me?
It doesn't have to impress me. Get it? It doesn't. What's Neville saying? It doesn't have to make an impression upon you. If it's not, if you're sympathizing with health, right? If you're sympathizing with wealth, I mean, God, there are so many people right now, they're just going, we are so screwed for the next 2-3 generations with all the debt that's been amassed up in the last 3 months. So let me get this right. 3 months of debt's going to screw the next 3 generations.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Have you thought this through?
Yeah.
Right? It's like, you know what I had today? Don't tell anyone, but I had pretzels.
You did.
Right? I went to David
should see
Brown
this jar.
Mechanical. And David
It
Brown
is
Mechanical.
massive.
He had this massive jar of pretzels. Now, about
Well,
a
he
week
had
ago.
4 of them or something.
Well, there was one I could see. Right?
Yes.
And so it was about a week ago. I'm telling Victoria about buying pretzels in the old country. These big canisters and big bags full of them. I just love the pretzels. And I walk in and David's explaining to me what he's going to do to my car. It's real cool. He's going to replace a few transistors in it because he can, right?
Yeah.
And then I look and I find myself, I can't listen to him anymore because there's these pretzels on his counter. And I told him, this is David, I know this
He's
is all wrong,
hypnotized
right? I know
by
this
the
is
jar of
this is
pretzels.
all wrong based on all the rules with the loogie and shit, but can I have a handful of those pretzels because they look really good? And he gave me a big ass jug, like a 2-gallon jug of pretzels, right? So I'm just so excited. But here's the thing, guys, right? Yeah, pretzels, you know.
But maybe not spelt that way.
Yeah.
Excuse me, itchy nose.
So
Yes.
this whole thing with that loogie, right? So
Yes.
I'm in sympathy with getting pretzels, big things of pretzels, right? And like I've never found them in Australia. They sell them they sell little packages in the ethnic food section. Right?
Yes.
I don't understand why.
Straight ones, because
But
you
suddenly,
normally like the straight ones,
yeah,
don't you?
yeah, but or the thicker ones
And
these,
thicker,
oh my
yeah.
God. And so I got these lovely pretzels. But anyway, that's a win, right? I live in Australia and I suddenly have pretzels. It's impossible.
Suddenly pretzels.
Anyway, Victoria, shall we continue with the lesson?
Yes.
Yeah, seemingly random.
Thomas, let me just check where I'm up to. Right, the
Yep.
last paragraph.
Last paragraph, guys.
The quality of denial, when disciplined, protects man from receiving impressions that are not in harmony with his nature. He adopts an attitude of total indifference to all suggestions that are foreign to that which he desires to express. Disciplined denial is not a fight or a struggle, but total indifference.
So if you remember, like 1890-something, 1920-something, 1918-something,
Yeah.
the loogies and the depressions and all that stuff, there were people that still made a lot of money and had a lot of positive impact in the world. Thomas, how you doing, buddy? And there were people that basically stood in soup lines, right? Got tuberculosis, died,
Yeah.
right? What do you think the difference is? Right? When it all comes down to it. You get that I doubt that this upcoming recession that's going to last 3 generations because of 3 months of debt, which brings us back to the pretzels, right?
How does that come back to the
you'll
pretzels?
see. I never ramble without a purpose, right? So it's like saying, so let me ask Victoria, how many handfuls of pretzels did I have for breakfast this morning?
A lot.
A lot.
On the way to the
Right?
dog park,
I-
you were munching out.
I only drink bulletproof coffee and have like 2 tablespoons of peanut butter before 11 or 12, right? Normally. But I had handfuls of pretzels today, carbohydrates, right? And that's like saying, like this whole like 3 months of debt and unemployment's going to mess up the next 3 generations and these young kids are screwed and so are their grandkids and all that stuff. That's like saying that 3 handfuls of pretzels are going to kill me or ruin the next 4 months of my life, right? Is it? I had a couple handfuls of pretzels. Why? Because, see,
Yeah, Ryan. Oh, now
I'm
I
so
want some
sorry.
pretzels.
Right? But I had a couple handfuls of pretzels, right? It was fun. Did I have fun? Did I look like I was having fun?
Yeah, you look like you're having loads of
I
fun.
was having loads of fun, but she shared some with my friends, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I wouldn't share with my friends. I just said, look, friends, I got pretzels.
Yeah.
She came
But it's
over.
not like that. It's like, look,
Yeah, it's
friends, I got pretzels
Yeah.
in this jar this big.
So she ran over and took it off me and gave it to my friends, right?
Wow.
Unbelievable. Now,
Let
that
them have
might mess
some.
me up for a couple years, right? But having a couple handfuls of pretzels, no. But here's the thing, right? I'm a little indifferent to the fact that I had some pretzels for breakfast. I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna say I suck at my diet. My entire life is over. I ate carbs before noon. I really don't care, right? If I feel like eating pretzels, I do it, right? Same thing. But this little problem, 3 months of unemployment and businesses cutting back and all that stuff, and the next 3 generations are not screwed, unless they want to be. They could imagine that, right? And if we go way back to the whole beginning, who do you let in the house? Right? Simon Peter.
Honourable and dignified.
Right? Is saying that, you know what, because of the loogie and we had to stay home and like fuck like bunnies for a couple months. And
Oh, yeah.
that's
7 million
yeah,
pregnant, unplanned pregnancies. Anyway, yes, sorry. Apparently it happened in the UK.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, you get it? I mean, like, come on. You get how indifferent I am to most of the bullshit. Right? I mean, friends send me the whole thing of Bill Gates, microchip, mandatory vaccinations. Right? I'm not into vaccinations or microchips, even though I wouldn't mind getting microchipped. Man, if they could put a dot right here, right, the one that's on my debit card, right, so I could just walk up when I buy shit, I could just slam my forehead against the machine. That'd be fun, right?
Kaboom.
Except for now with the loogie, I mean, you really don't want to put your face on some stranger's machine.
No.
Right? That'd be like catching a disease.
But you could hover.
I could hover my face. I could lick it. Yeah, that'd be cool because you could put your eye dot on the machine and then lick, or you could touch the numbers with your tongue.
Nah, I'm not doing that. Because everyone else has gone like that.
Yeah, wouldn't that be cool? And then the person behind you get to hand it to them. All right, your turn. Jason, welcome to the show. I'm so sorry if this is your first show.
Yeah, I know. God.
All right.
Oh, well.
So,
yes.
It's time for you to start to doubt. Don't go to war against, oh my God, what's going on out there? No, there's no loogie, there's no loogie, there's no loogie. Right. The circle people, they're having lots of fun with the loogie. Right? The spiral people are going, oh, cool. Right? No biggie. Right? And play with this thing about total indifference. Again, what was that last sentence, Victoria? Because that's so important.
It is. It's really... discipline denial is not a fight or a struggle, but total indifference.
Right. So what if the next 3 generations decide, you know what, we're going to be screwed. We're going to sit around and look at free porn for 3 generations to come, right? Yeah, because of the loogie, right? Let them. Meanwhile, you can make a difference. Boom. Just doubt your doubt. Doubt the dumb shit. If you guys could see these dogs, they're a hoot. All right, Victoria. Anything you want to toss into today's show? I like the pretzel.
Really like Thomas. So you mentioned before the show to me,
yes,
that it all started with Thomas.
Yeah, I got an email, and one of our people said, "Hey, what do you think about this?" And I said, "Oh my God, I love this one. I'm always teaching this one subtly, though."
Thomas.
Yeah. And if you listen through the packages, the recordings, especially D, you'll notice I put a lot of doubt in there. Doubt the dumb shit. You're going to doubt something. Here's the thing, right? Doubt is like, let's say, your pinky finger, right? You don't cut the damn thing off. You use it, right? You're going to doubt something. So when people go, oh, yeah, 20, we're so doomed. The loogie's killing everyone. Well, you ever hear this thing called an immune system? Why don't you take care of yours? Next. Right? Or, oh, yeah, I mean, the next 3 generations are going to be saddled with debt. Let me get this right. 3 generations with the exponential growth we've experienced on this planet. So if you look at 3 generations, 60 years, exponential growth, they're going to be crippled because a lot of people didn't do anything for 3 months. Are you serious? Right? People are still buying stuff. We still buying stuff? Whiskey?
Yeah.
Wine? Computers?
Yep.
Hot dehumidifier, right? All sorts
Cleaner
of good
for
shit.
the hot tub.
Oh, yeah, got a little cleaner
A
thing.
new Apple Mac.
Yeah, new Apple Mac. Oh, my God, you guys wait.
Yeah, because 20s was sort of dying.
Yo, guys.
And I think Jen again made him jealous.
Jen again. No, mine's still good.
No,
It just gets that cash issue.
So we needed a new one.
I don't do well with waiting.
No. Yeah,
that's right. I make the sun come up. I'm tired of the dark. So, Victoria.
So I want to know. Tell us your strawberry bit, you guys.
Tell us it, right?
Looks like Tony's already got his up.
Tony, look at you.
And I really like
T-Dog.
that it's not the fight. It's not a fight. It's not like pretending, oh, it doesn't exist in my world. It is. It's out there, but it doesn't need to exist in your state of consciousness, like your state of health. It's like, and I love the word that you said, that when it's not in sympathy with that state.
Yep.
Yeah. So that for me is my strawberry bits. Good on you, Fran. I can see you've put yours up.
Use dogs.
And
the dumb shit.
Kim, quite a
That's
few.
right, Kim.
Chris, good on you. So what was yours?
Cool. Yeah, you know what? See, what I really like is it's going to be a meta strawberry bit. Ready? Hey!
Okay, Bruce. I know.
All right. Oh,
Is he
my
paying
dad
out
said,
on
hey.
you? He's paying out on
I
you,
love
is
my
he?
dad. All right. So my meta strawberry bit.
Yeah.
If you really dive into Neville, you get where Neville's different than all the dumb shit. And here's what I mean. Well, you can never doubt. You must have faith. Right? You can only have faith. Faith. If you listen to Neville, faith is loyalty to the unseen reality. Cool, right? That's a little bit different than what most people are saying. But also, if you look at doubt, what if you doubted the stuff that didn't agree with you? Right? Yeah, you don't have to go to war with it. It's like, just doubt it. You know, it's like, yeah, you know what? I seriously doubt it's going to be as bad as they say, and it definitely ain't going to be that bad for me. Right? This is going to help us help a lot of people. Boom. Kisses. That's right. I got good boys. So, doubt, dumb shit. Use it. It's a tool.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. Meanwhile, go to freeneville.com.
Pseudo random goodness 221 email. I'll put the podcast out shortly. By the way, I got a little hung up on it today.
Cool.
But pseudo random goodness, right?
Pseudo random.
Yeah, 221 email list. Meanwhile,
That's right.
Chris Triple D.
Meanwhile, join our 90-day adventure. That one always gets me for some reason. Well, it doesn't have to. 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
That's right. You'll discover a whole bunch of good stuff.
Yeah,
right?
that half donut thing. I think you've all heard
Yeah,
it.
half a donut. Give up half a donut in 25 minutes a day. You're worth it. I think so.
Yeah.
Except the cream filled. Some of you aren't worth a cream filled. Let's be honest,
I don't
right?
want a cream filled.
Oh my God, just love me a good cream filled.
I love the original glaze.
Sometimes I just look at some humans, and if I go, well, I got to pick you or cream filled.
I could eat 6 of them in one sitting. I reckon those original
Cream filled,
glaze
man.
ones.
Oh my God.
And for refunds, go to our YouTube channel, feelarealfun.com.
All right, like close to 1,000 of these or something like that. I don't know, but we've got a lot of shows. Now think about this, right? So if we've got 1,000 shows up there and they're all about 20 minutes long, that's like 20,000 minutes a show, right? Free, fun, pseudo random
Of
goodness.
shows,
Yeah.
20,000 minutes.
Yes.
That's a long time.
Yeah, and a lot of the shows are more than that, right? So
Yes.
20,000 minutes a show, if somebody
Well,
does
your
the math.
Manifesting Questions Answered live shows are
Oh, they
always
go on for
an
like
hour.
an hour, right?
Yeah.
And I was just doing the maths today. I love the maths. So we've got about almost 900 podcast episodes now. And they're all 5 to 10 minutes long. So if you just go, right, 1,000 times 7-ish, that's 7,000 minutes of podcast. So at 60 minutes an hour, that turns into how many days?
Hang on, don't go yet, because Tony said, Tony Doyle, I saw your question. What about the radio show?
Coming soon.
It is. We've been really busy. But
Yeah.
yeah.
You have pre-releasing Triple D for June. By the way, since you're all here, if you want in Triple D for June, get in touch with me today. I seriously doubt this is going to last 48 hours, right, with people registering at the rate they have been. So if you want in Triple D for June, contact me today. Right?
Joe's calling out Scott as well and saying, where's the interview that he did with you?
Oh, it's on phillyrealfun.com.
There you go.
That's right. Just scroll
There's
down.
a lot
You'll
of
see it.
interviews up there, actually. We've got Francis, I think. And
That's right.
a few
Goody
others.
people.
Yeah.
Boston Creme. Yo, Jason. You the man.
Original Greys.
Look at this.
Okay.
I got me a Brucey boy. Look up here. Look at Uncle Joe. Look, Uncle Joe's up here.
Okay, hang on, let me do this.
dear.
Hold that for 1 sec.
God.
Bruce.
Look, it's Uncle Joe. It's Uncle Joe. Look at him. It's Uncle Joe out there.